you have a great way of demonstrating a familial bond with the people you meet. And I'm going to put myself in there as well. As I was running around the hotel trying to find Coach Riley, and you were one of the folks like, hey, man, if you check the meeting room, he might be there. And you didn't know me from Adam. I say that to say you have this kinship with Trey Williams, but you also come from a large family. Can you tell us a bit about where you grew up and how you grew up?
Came from four brothers, two sisters, siblings. Was born in Africa, in a refugee camp in Ivory Coast. I'm Liberian. Came over here when I was 5. So just that, my biggest thing is, just treating others how you want to be treated. If I was lost or didn't know where to go, I would hope someone would point me in the right direction too. So that's how I live my life, just treating others how I want to be treated. Came over here when I was 5, America. Lived in a rough neighborhood. Parents were always working, trying to support us, and I thank them dearly for that. I was I'm the middle child, so I've seen what my older siblings did and try to do correct from their mistakes and be a role model for my younger siblings. So that was a nice place for me in the family. So I always joke around and tell everyone I'm the Facebook child because I did everything right because I was in the middle and saw what worked and what didn't. But come from a great family. Great family, and I just try to make them proud in every way. So I'm proud of them, and I take pride in representing the Victor.
I would be remiss if I did not inform the audience that late 80s and early 90s, Liberia faced a civil war. His parents and he fled to the Ivory Coast. Shout out Didier Drogba, but also where the president now is George Weah, which I think is interesting because Timothy Weah plays for the United States men's national team. And I think that's just an outstanding story. But you immigrate to the United States, you set up shop in Manassas, Virginia. How do you come to fall in love with football?
My older brother, Kevin, so like I told you, my parents were always working, and he was just my designated babysitter by default. So everywhere he went, I had to go. And it was a competition with everything. If he said he liked red, I liked blue. I remember I tell people the story all the time. His favorite team growing up was the Ravens, Baltimore Ravens. And 2000, the first time I can remember, I was like, you know what? My favorite team are the Giants. And people were like, why are you a Giants fan? Because they played the Ravens. And that's literally, and ever since then, I grew up a Giants fan. But I started playing football because of him. He was pretty good, and I was going to be better than him. He was quote unquote a Boys and Girls Club legend, and I was like, I'm better than you. I'm going to be better than you. So I started playing, and eventually ended up being better than him. So I take pride in that. My brother Kevin, though, he did pass away in 2011. He got shot and killed down the street from my house. So I try to live in his light and run tough and stuff like that. How he would want me to run, because I remember when I was little. I tell people stories all the time. Was one of those kids, like I would run a long touchdown or something, and it was a flag on the play. And I'll come back to the huddle crying and moping, like, I don't want to play no more. And Kevin used to be the first one, like, just be quiet, man. Like, do it again. Like, and it made me tough. And I keep that same toughness. Like, every time I feel down or, don't want to do it, I hear his voice like, stop it. Get yourself together. And I just embrace it. And I try to live life the way he would want me to.
First, I'm sorry for your loss. It's tough. Even 11 years on, I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
I also am very, very enthusiastic about wanting to live up to the expectations that are set by our siblings, particularly our older siblings. And I've got to feel like you made a bunch of people proud when you ended up at Towson. How did you end up at Towson University playing football?
So a lot of things were going on with my family, with my brother passing. My house apartment got caught on fire, that. Towson was like 45 minutes away. It was a great team. They had went for a visit. It was a great family atmosphere, and I value family the most. And I was like, you know what? Not too far away from my actual family, this new family environment, the coaches, the players. And I fit right in. It fit my running style as well. They had a running back, shout out to my big bro, Terrence West, one of the greatest college running backs of all time. And people were like, you're crazy. You're going to go there. They already have a running back. You're never going to play. But I've always told people, like, I know if God blessed me with the abilities, and the rest is up to me. So as long as I'm doing what I need to do in the classroom, working out that, everything else will figure itself out. So I chose that opportunity, and I wanted to change it for the world. I love Towson. I love my teammates. I love Terrence. It's just everything worked out, perfect. So shout out to Towson University. glad that, they were there for me and gave me the opportunity to, get an education for free and stuff like that. So shout out to Tulsa and Coach Ambrose.
No, it's not a small thing, right? Especially
Yeah,
knowing how much it costs to go to college today. It's not a small thing. But you
absolutely.
also are making good in that you're a professional football player. You've been a professional football player for years. Now that you know that you're North Division champs, you're going to be playing in the playoffs in Canton, Ohio. It's coming into focus just what y'all have been able to accomplish as a 7-1 team. But let's take it back to February, even January, when this opportunity was really being presented to you. Why did you want the opportunity to play in the United States Football League?
I love football. I tell people all the time, if I could play football for free and you paid my bills and gave me some food, I would. I love the game. So, and I missed it from playing in the XFL and that being shut down because of COVID and being without football for about a year or two. It was just like, when I heard the opportunity was coming, I was like, I need to play in this. I need to play in this. So, and I'm fortunate for the opportunity. I didn't think I thought it was going to happen, but then a couple of times I was like, oh man, I'm not going to get picked up, this, that. And it made me sad again. But I'm just glad that I actually got the opportunity and I'm trying to make the most of it every day, man. So very grateful for it. And I appreciate the coaching staff for trusting me and giving me the platform.
Hey, kinfolk, I appreciate you for watching. Subscribe here and ring the bell so you don't miss the latest upload to the channel. Also, be sure to watch more videos here, like FS1 Studio shows and the best from Fox Sports and Fox Sports Digital.